All right, g'day guys. Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today, I'm going to show you how you can build SEO tools in Chat GPT. Let's jump into it. Now, the reason you might want to create some cool tools in Chat GPT is because of this. This is what I've been able to create. So let's just say I want to find out how many anchor text these guys have on their page. Like, what words are they using for their anchor text? How many internal URLs are there? How many external URLs are there? Well, I could throw it into Screaming Frog, or I could just literally hit this bookmark here and have all of that information displayed for me. Now, I have created this, literally this pop out here, basically this little bookmark tool utilizing Chat GPT. And these are the types of things I'm going to show you. If you want to know how many links there are, especially internal links, let's say on a blog post, but you can't see them, you can't identify them, well, how would you quickly find them? Well, perhaps you just click this button here and all of a sudden they're all highlighted yellow. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to build SEO tools like this in Chat GPT. So first thing that I'm going to build with you guys is actually a keyword density tool. So this would be very valuable in this type of situation. So how do we do that? Well, you are going to need Chat GPT. Now, I would suggest that you utilize Chat GPT 4. I've just found that the coding's a lot better compared to with 3.5 or even 3. It's just not there compared to 4. So use 4. Now, all you'll need to do, it's very, very simple. All you'll need to do, GPT-4, make sure it's on that, come down to the prompt section down here. Okay, so we're going to create a tool that will allow us to count the words and then also ascertain keyword density when we hover over something. So let me remember what the prompt was. So it was, you just type in create a bookmark that will calculate the total words on a web page. Okay, total words on a web page. And when you highlight a specific word, show the keyword density of the highlighted area from the cursor. Bang, let's throw it in. So now this will start spitting out some information. So what you're going to need to do is you'll have to just create a little, like a bookmark up here. Okay. So essentially just go in, create a bookmark. Now this is going to create the JavaScript for us. As you can see, it's punching away. So while we wait on that, just jump over to the live stream, make sure that this thing's humming along nicely. Seems like it is. Okay, so whilst this thing's writing, you just sit back and wait. Now, we will be running through a lot more. I'll show you a lot more of these. It is, honestly, the possibilities are endless when you're using Chat GPT to create these types of tools. It is sick. So you'll just come up once it's created this, copy the code. Now, once you've made a bookmark, you need to come up to the bookmark, hover over it like this, right click and go to edit. Now you'll need to paste, so you can name it whatever you want to name it. I'm just going to use this same bookmark for this video, but where it says URL, get rid of that. So whatever's in there and paste in this JavaScript. So paste that in. Now, when we go back over to this here, we'll have to do a clear out your cache. So Control-Shift-R for anyone that doesn't know. Now, what will happen when we click this button is it should count the words on the page. So let it load. There it is. So now it's saying 9,918 words on the page, but it should also work as a keyword density. So this page is best hiking boots of 2023. So what's a keyword density? Well, let's try and see. So what's the keyword density for hiking boots? Now it should pop up saying the keyword density is X amount. Now, if it doesn't pop up, I am a little bit concerned. It could just be because of the lag time, because this is a live stream. But if it doesn't work, so it's not working, there's something wrong with our code. So what you can do is you can go back in to Chat GPT and say, hey, the keyword density is not working. And this will happen. This will happen when you're creating tools in Chat GPT. Regardless, it's coding, guys. There's always bugs. You have to go in there and fix things. So as an example, let me create a better keyword density tool. Or actually, let's improve this one. The keyword density feature isn't working in this code. Please add the possibility for when the cursor highlights a word in the web page, the code will perform a keyword density analysis. Okay, so we can throw that into there. And now if you keep this main chat going, so if you come over here on Chat GPT, you can actually say new chat. I would suggest that for each single section that you're creating. So when I show you how to make all these other cool things, you're actually going to be able to go and create a new chat. It's just because you want to be able to keep this consistency, because you are going to run into these problems. That's the truth of it. I'm doing this on a live stream, coding on a live stream. Genius, I know, but that's how it is. So ultimately what we want to do is ensure that you have the main thing running through, and every time you start up a new one, just start up a new section. So you'd copy the code, same thing as what I showed you before. Come back over here to edit, come up here, paste this bad boy in here, bang, save that. All right, so now what we want to do, come over here, clear the cache, set that out. Like I said, guys, just takes a moment, unfortunately. But then when we click on this now, it should do the same thing. So it should pop up with the word count, bang, that's working. Let's hope the density is working as well. So now when we highlight, it should pop up with the message saying, hey, this is the keyword density. So there'd be exactly where that black box was. It should be popping up with the keyword density. Unfortunately, it's not doing that. So let's try it again. This is, honestly, this is how it is. This is sometimes what happens. So let's go back into Chat GPT. I'll grab a prompt that I already have, which is this one here. And if you guys want the prompts that I do already have created, that I know on these tools work, because again, this will happen, you're coding. So this should actually work as the word counter and keyword density. If this does not work for us, then I know that it's just because of a lag. And you should be able to use this same prompt to create the actual script that you need for it to highlight it. Now, we'll create some other keyword density tools, which are pretty cool after this one. So, because I really want to show you, I've sat here, talked about how awesome it is. So let's make sure that I get to show you something that works. If it doesn't, so be it. But hey, we'll give it a crack. So once this is finished writing, all right, cool bananas, let's grab this. Let's try it all over again. Bang, edit. All right, so that should be in there now. So let's do it again. So the same process. All right, have a look at that. Let's click on this. Word counts up. Awesome. Okay, clicked on that. Computer. Now this should pop up for sure. Okay. So honestly, guys, I think I'm just going to wait a second here, but I think there's just because of the lagging factor for me, because that prompt definitely works when it comes to popping it up. I'll leave this one in there for you so you can test it out yourself. But what will happen is there'll just be a message popping up here that will actually show a percentage. So whenever you highlight over something, so you wanted to look at hiking boots, it will actually pop up. Hey, I'm doing it live, showing you the raw stuff, and unfortunately it's not working. But that is this stuff. So let's jump on to the next one. The next one will actually count all of the keyword densities. Now I'm going to grab my prompts just so I don't do that to you again, because I have tested all of this stuff before going live, because if I didn't, this would be a long video. So let's come back into this bad boy over here. Let's go new chat. We want to grab that, set that to Chat GPT. Now this one, what this prompt is going to do is it's actually going to create a bookmark that will analyze the top 15 keyword density. And if you want to set it as 25, you want to set it as 50, whatever you want, you can do it. So we can throw this in here. Now let's produce this. So doing exactly the same. Now that is interesting. As an AI model, can I create a bookmark directly? There you go. Okay. Picked a good video to do live. A very good video to do live. But this is pumping it out. Now, it will do the same thing as, which one do I have? Maybe I got rid of it. And it will ascertain the density of the highest word. So whatever's used the most, whatever has the highest density, it'll be displayed up the top, and it'll do that for the top 15 words. So let's do this now. Let's grab this. Just come back up to our bookmark, edit, get rid of this, throw this in here, save, come back to this bad boy over here. Again, you just have to clear out the cache. I find sometimes if you don't, errors will happen. All right, so here we go. So this is basically showing the keyword density. Unfortunately, it's picking up some interesting things. It's not actually showing keywords. So again, another problem with the coding. Hey, this is how it is. So as you can see here, it's showing numbers, for instance. So it's actually showing numbers. So that doesn't work for us. So let's try and fix that. Okay. This code shows us numbers. We only want to be shown words, not numbers. So now the tool, so Chat GPT should rectify its issues, and it should actually go along and hopefully create an improved prompt there. Guys, this is coding. This is even with Chat GPT. But I do have an interesting question for you guys. I find that Chat GPT one day will be the best thing. It is fantastic. Everything works perfectly. It's just bang, 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 bang. All the coding, the text, every request that I use it for, it just works on point. But then on days like today, actual prompts that I've used yesterday, all of a sudden don't work when they're doing exactly the same thing. Has that been happening to you? Let me know down in the comments if that actually has happened to you, because I am very intrigued. I'm wondering why Chat GPT is so, again, it's just my theory, but I actually feel that Chat GPT isn't consistent. It is very sporadic. Some days you'll have fantastic days. Other days it's like it's on vacation. So let's check it out again. Let's have a look. Let's see if it's worked for us. Okay, awesome. Still showing us numbers. Fantastic. There is hiking. You can see boots. Okay. You can see the in there and of, to. These how many times that these are mentioned. Boots mentioned 83 times. So would this tool need some cleaning up? Absolutely, because that's kind of irrelevant to us. We don't need the who, what, when, why's, how's, the at, the that's. So let's try it on this. So on this plumbing website, you can see water and fort, and you can see the density right next to it. So you can see that water has been mentioned 36 times. The density of that is almost 4%. So as an example, fort, because it's Fort Lauderdale Plumbing, that is also mentioned 21 times. So Fort, Lauderdale, as you can see here, you would need to align this up. Now, this is just great little things that you can do with Chat GPT. Now, I'll show you some of the tools that I actually use on a pretty daily basis. So if we have a look here, you can see these are the ones that I like and I've created and I use. Now, this is just a stock standard header count. So all you need to do for that is, as you can see here, it shows you the H1. There's one H1, there's two H5s. Now, you might sit there and say, Ron, there's all of these tools out there like maple syrup and minion to do that. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but look at how quick that is. And it's not dramatic. Bang, okay, yep, all right, cool, yep, done. See how easy that is compared to having to refresh minion and having to look at Maple and then go across into headings. I just want to be able to quickly have a look. That's where it's very cool. So how would you create this one? So same thing. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm not liking how poorly Chat GPT is performing, but hey, again, I picked a great one to go live on. Create a bookmark that will count the number of headers on a web page. So now it'll go out and produce the same thing. This is exactly how you can do it. It is not extremely challenging to do this. As you can see here, I'm just thinking about things that are valuable to me. I like that I can come onto a page and easily just click that button and that shows up. I get an indication immediately. Okay, cool. I don't need to go in here and waste an extra 30 seconds. Another thing that I created and I love is the who is one. So check this out. While we're waiting for that prompt to be created, what happens is you click on the who is and it actually pulls in the who is data in an iframe to the right of it. So I sit here and I'm able to ascertain how old is the website. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's got some age. Am I going to be able to beat these guys? Instead of having to go off to who is, instead of having to go off to a domain age checker, I get to just click a button and it comes up as an iframe. That's why I love building SEO tools in Chat GPT, because it's just cool like that. So let's go back to Chat GPT. This should have it done. Same thing, guys. Come up here, edit, throw it into the URL section. Let's have a look. Let's see if this has worked. Knowing our luck, it's going to come up as, it'll be like, it'll be funny. Let's fingers crossed. Hey, yes, it has. Yes, it's come up just showing here. Hey, here's a number of headers. So again, let's go in and re-edit this. So also, actually separate each of the headers by the header code. Let's try that. So now, and again, you might need to play around with it. To be honest, when I did my prompts, this is unfortunately quite hard. It's not, it got it right away. It understood what exactly my intentions were. Today, Chat GPT it's packed it in for the day, but that's how it is, unfortunately. So let's grab this, let's go up here. And this is just how it is with any type of programming you guys do. You're going to find these type of issues, so you just need to overcome them. Refresh this. Let's try. Hey, there we go. Success. Bang, there it is. Okay, so now we've got it like that. Beautiful. That's how you can make that. Something I love is the highlighting of the links. Because, yeah, you can kind of see the links here. You can kind of see it, but sometimes you won't see it. Specifically, some SEOs like hiding where they've got their internal links, and it's quite challenging to see. And with my anchor and URL count, as good as this is, so you can see that headlamps links off to best headlamps, you can see sport watches links off to best sport watches. You can see all of this. You can come down, and this is a huge page, so you can start to ascertain even more what's going on. This is a lot for me. You might be sitting here going, Ron, that's too much. That's way too much. So why don't we try and create a thing that does this? It highlights all of the internal links in yellow, or external links, whatever you may want to do. Now, let's see how well ChatGPT performs for this one. Let's create a new script. Now let's do it. Create a bookmark that, oh, fantastic. Come on. Create a bookmark that will highlight all the internal links on a web page in yellow. This must capture all the internal links on a page. All right, let's see what it can do. Oh no, I left it in 3.5. Why don't we test out a 3.5? Oh, that's why, because it does this weird stuff. So as you can see here, it's like, yeah, here you go, guys, try this. Yeah, it might be all right, but I doubt it. So let's just grab this prompt again. Let's change it up. Perfect example of why you don't use 3.5, use 4. Throw it in here, paste this. Anytime today, Chat GPT. Oh, did I grab the wrong thing? Yes, I did. Unfortunately, as an AI, that is very interesting that it keeps mentioning that, because that is not, I have not seen that before. So it's very interesting that it's now saying all of this. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. And let's see how it goes. Let's see if it can pop this in. Open your browser, create a new bookmark. Yep. So it's showing you this is how you can set up bookmarks, but literally just bang, hit the star button, guys. Like you'll be fine. All right, what do we reckon? Just putting a wager on that this is going to work. I don't know. Hasn't been a good track record thus far, so let's see what happens. I personally am saying it's not going to work. I'm saying we're going to have to like fine tune this. So let's refresh and let's see what happens. Hey, made a fool of me. All right, good thing. Did anyone make a wager in the chat? Because yeah, I'm sorry, but I hope no one did. Might be out a few dollars. But as you can see, it's highlighting a lot of the links. So it's highlighting the links up here. It's capturing it. This is another handy thing. This is where it can be really, really beneficial for you. This is what I like to use it for. Now, you can use Chat GPT to create Python scripts and do all of that. But honestly, I think the best thing as developing SEO tools is just these types of small things. It just makes my life easy being able to click that button and go, okay, I get it now. You can have a word count one. You can have the anchor and the URL for me, very big. The who is very big, because how long does it take to go, okay, let's check this domain age. I click a button, guys, and it pops up quickly in an iframe, all presentable. It's fantastic. That's why I love building SEO tools with Chat GPT. Let's check if anything's popped into the chat. No, cool bananas. All right, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure, anyone that has any questions, I'm going to have a link down below as well for YouTube suggestions. So if you want to see more Chat GPT videos on talking specifically about a type of SEO work or anything like that with Chat GPT in conjunction with each other, just let me know. We'll produce it and we'll go from there. Have a lovely day, guys, and I'll see you around. Cheers.